everyone, it's Happymailqueen. Today I have an Alina craft design team project for you guys, and actually I thought we'd go ahead and put this project together. So I've already cut my pieces and I am featuring the treat explosion box. However, we are just gonna start off small and create a small octagon box, if you will. So we are going to go ahead and use just some of the elements here. So we're not going to use the pocket for now. We are going to be using, this is, okay, if my understanding is correct, this is the lid. So you have 10 octagon pieces, okay? And depending on the box you're creating, this is the smallest right here. You're going to cut these two. The bigger one for your lid if you want to layer a patterned paper. So you'd cut this one in 100-pound cardstock, and then you would cut your pattern paper in this, and then that will just layer on top to give it a little border, and that will be your lid. Okay, so you'd use these two for the smallest. If you want to go the next size, you'd use the next two and the next two and so on. And then this will make the side panels of your lid. So depending on the size you choose, we're going to choose the smallest one. So this will be the smallest side panels for the lid. Okay, so that's the lid. And then this will be your base. So I'm choosing the smallest. So I'm basically just going to use this one. And I did cut out the flower just to show you, but I might not use it. But here I did cut it out, and you can ink it up. I did some with my distress ink, and you can create a sunflower. So isn't that pretty? And then I was just gonna go ahead and use that, and you have a pretty sunflower. All you have to do is to glue it on there with some whatever glue of your choice, Fabri-Tac or glossy accent. For the base, you'll use this for the bottom, and then you'll use the smallest one right here, which is your panels, to create your bottom box. Okay, and you're gonna cut this 8 times because an octagon is 8 sides. 8 times for the panels to layer, and then just 1 time for this one. Actually, I cut this twice. And then that's it. We're not gonna use the rest. So I went ahead and cut my pieces. So let's go ahead and show you. I want you guys to feel overwhelmed because it's such a big set, but there's so much you can do. That's the whole idea of a nice big set like that. Okay, so here are my panels. I've cut them in 8 pieces. Okay. So let's go ahead and build the bottom of the box first. I think that is the easiest. I've already put bottom, so we know. And so we're gonna go ahead and just do it like this, or maybe like this actually. I think I'd rather do it like this. Yeah, let's do it like this. So I'm gonna use this kind of glue, but of course you could also use your double-sided tape, which sometimes it is better. You can also use these, but for the sake of time, I don't want to be having to peel off anything. Here I made another sunflower because I wasn't happy with the one I made. I used a leaf die and this word die from Alina, and here's my card. Simple but very pretty. And let me show you how I made the center. I did use some caviar beads from Alina Craft, and the very center I used this brad. But if you don't have the brads, here's another option. You can go ahead and take some glitter cardstock. I like this one from Alina Craft because it really soaks up the alcohol ink. I used E37 Copic marker, and I just made my own little center. So just used a 1/2 inch circle punch. And then here I went ahead and layered the flowers. I did 4 pieces this time around, 2 from each die, sunflower die. And just layered that, just put a little bit of glue there. And then in the center, I did ink it up with my Distress ink. I started off with the Wild Honey, and then I followed it up with the Vintage Photo, and that just gives it a nice blended color. A little bit, I went a little bit darker. And then I went ahead and put that center. I popped it up with some foam tape just to give it a little bit of height. And then you're gonna see I'm gonna use my glossy accents and just go around and around that center, and that way I can go ahead and pour the caviar beads, and I think this just gives it a more lifelike look. So I went ahead and just generously poured the caviar beads. So I think it came out really pretty. I think this is how Alina made her center. I'm not sure, because I don't know if she showed it on her video, but this is how I did it. And I just think it does look more lifelike. And of course we don't want to waste any of that caviar beads, so I went ahead and put it back. And here's my card. I think it came out so pretty. It's very simple. And here is the box again. I'm just showing it to you because I did add that bow and cabochon. So stay tuned, you guys. I will assemble the big explosion box.